Today I'd like to tell you about the Center for Hands-On Learning Common Core State Standard vinyls that we have that can be used for a variety of purposes in your planning. The first one I'm going to show you is one that can be used for a single grade level in your classroom. This one has all of the language arts standards, including reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And I'm going to show you one of several ways that you can use this in your classroom planning. This is one that I have used to start my planning for the year in terms of what units I'm going to do and which standards will be covered in each unit. You can write on them and you can erase as you are making changes. This is just an easy way for me to look at my planning and make sure that all of my standards are covered, and the ones that need to be covered several times are covered several times. What I've done here is I've started to look at each of my units of study, and I've color-coded by unit which standards I'm addressing on any given unit. So I've used green for Unit 1. I've started to go through Unit 2. Of course, there are some we'll do several times, and then I just use both colors, which will easily show me later that I have addressed that several times throughout the year. These can be used for your own planning. They can be used for grade level planning, and we have tools I'll show you in a minute which can be used for cross grade level planning. In addition to using these for your own planning, they can be displayed in your classroom so that your students see which Common Core standards are being addressed at the time. They are also great for when your administrators are coming in for evaluations to see what you are working on at any given time. You can mark on them, you can put stars for standards that are the focus of that lesson. Just saves a lot of time not having to rewrite the standards or dig through a drawer and pull out the standard that applies to that day. You've got everything in one place. It's always there. You, your students, your administrators, everybody knows where it is. These can also be great tools for parents during curriculum nights if they want to see what the end goals are for your grade level. It puts everything very clearly in one area that allows your parents to kind of see a map for what's going to happen through the year and what they should expect their child to be able to complete by the end of the year. One of the other things I talked about is how to use these for cross-grade level planning. I'm now in a position with kindergarten through 5th grade in my classes, so I'm needing to look at more than just one. Rather than having several posters all over my room, I have this poster which addresses all of the standards for kinder through 5th grade. A lot of uses for this. Again, I'm in a multi-age classroom, so this works for me. It can also be used if in your building you're doing cross-grade level planning, and it aligns so that you can see the progression from one grade level to the next within the same Common Core state standards. We have these for English language arts and for math, allowing you to plan effectively with your colleagues. Within your own grade level, this is also great because you can see what your students were exposed to the year before, as well as what they will need to be able to do the following year. Again, these can be displayed in a common planning area. These are also great to show parents during curriculum nights, whether they have children of more than one age that they would like to see all in one area, or if they would like to see what their child will be doing as they progress through the grades. These can be written on, cleaned, reused. They are flame retardant, so you don't have to worry about fire code when you are displaying them in your classroom. And they can be used over and over again for a variety of purposes. We hope you enjoy using them and can't wait to hear the different ways you've come up with to use them in your classroom as well.